Getting things started. I think I got the wrong thumbnail. Yep, I got the wrong thumbnail. Let me change that. Okay, now I think I got the right one. Let me double check. Yep, I fixed it. Alright. Didn't want to create any confusion. Let's see. We got BNSF, Juan Carlos Romero Charbone, The Texas Chainsaw Massacre, Playa. No, that's not in the script that I'm working on, Texas. Oh, can you hear me? Yeah, I can read what you're saying at least. Hey, what's up, dudes? What's going on? Not much, Jason. Got Charles Buchanan. Charles Buchanan Show 3? Oh. I heard Charles Buchanan Show 3 is the best of the trilogy. Alright, looks like Texas Chainsaw doesn't understand how we do things here. So I am going to have to put him in timeout. Alright, Kush is here. Hello, Kush. By the way, I made some Lego cars if you have an Instagram account. I don't have Instagram. Bear the Diesel says boo. But it's not even Halloween. Alrighty, let's see what we got here. What about the Texas Chainsaw? He's on timeout. Oppenheimer Media. How's your day so far? It's pretty good. Can't complain. Gonna get some Chinese food later. The succulent Chinese meal. Some say that Peanuts Lucy and Violet look like sisters. I hope not. I'm only saying that because I've seen some people who ship them. Also, to be fair, all the Peanuts characters kind of look the same, you know. All the same kind of head shape, eyes and nose. It's like just you're changing around the hair. I used to think they were cousins, but then I found out Linus, Lucy's brother, has a crush on Violet. Teehee. Still kind of had canon that they're unknowingly related. I mean, to be fair, everyone on the planet Earth is related. Just many generations apart. We're all cousins, but not like that. I redid that Family Guy video. Haven't thought about that one in a while. Just got bogged down with too many projects, but hopefully, 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 this year I'll be able to do a little I'm gonna say housekeeping, sort of try and finish a lot of projects so I could be a little bit more focused. I know it's something I mention a lot on stream. But yeah, I definitely want to finish up some of the main projects and I really, as I've said a whole bunch, like really focus on like original concept characters. I want to play more video games. I still kind of had oh, sorry. Fun drawing a female Peanuts character. I am. What's up? Just here to say hi. Hello, Loud Fan. King Sean, can you do a My Life as a Teenage Robot? I can if someone commissions me. I need money, please. May the family of Princess Kitana, mother and father. Princess Kitana? For Mortal Kombat? Stars or suns burn in space by fusing hydrogen. I think I heard all about that in A Day Might Be Giant song. The sun is a mass of incandescent gas. Although they did have to, a while back, make a new song because the sun isn't really gas. I think it's like plasma. Yeah, I figured it was Mortal Kombat. I never played as Princess Kitana, but I just remembered that name. Had a friend who was really good at Mortal Kombat. They knew how to spam certain moves, and it got annoying to play with them. Teehee. But that's what it was like playing video games back then. Couldn't get online to challenge people. You just sort of either try to be king of the hill with your cousins or just the kids in the neighborhood. We had the Mortal Kombat champion of the neighborhood, the Smash Brothers champ, Street Fighter 2 champion. And I thought Charlie Brown had it bad with this tree. think the tree's just a jerk to everyone. But especially Charlie Brown. But especially Violet Gray. I know trees are awesome, but this one's an exception. To be fair, the kite-eating tree messed with more people than just Charlie Brown. One time, this piece of wood hit Schroeder's piano. Dang, he's not a music lover. Ooh, very cute looking, says Lewis. Thank you, Lewis. Hey, Animator, how do you feel about Balto, 1995, the animated movie? I liked it. Decent movie. I don't think I can say anything else about it. I'd watch it from time to time. I think it was like maybe on Disney Channel now and again. The train master is here. Hello. I'm already considering what I'm going to work on tomorrow. Some Valentine's stuff. One of them, it could be Valentine's because it has Poison Ivy and Harley. But I could also save it for Pride Month. But it's Harley and Poison Ivy in the bottle city of Candor. And something happens with Harley's belt where she starts like reverting back to her normal size. So I might do something with that tomorrow. So I have something with Giganta and Bumblebee, but not the thing that I've been working on before. There was one more thing. What was it? Let me look at my project folders real quick. Oh yeah, a Rock of Love with Jackie and Macy. So a lot of different little things to consider. It's so good to see you. Thank you, Trainmaster. It's nice to be seen and appreciated. Now, just imagining Lucy telling Patty you should have let the tree eat her because her and Violet have some sort of love-hate rivalry. Aw. I do think they're friends, but they also get each other all the time. Read more Peanuts comics. I guess it's harder now that, like, newspapers, especially for me, isn't really a thing anymore. And that's where I used to get my my Charlie Brown fix and my Calvin and Hobbes fix. Especially the Sunday funnies. Or if there's a digital form of that. Lucy's like, Patty, that beagle made us giant and the first thing you do is waste it on saving Violet. Lucy's so mean. Oh, I think I meant to say Violet and Patty. Sorry for the confusion, Kush. So my latest 3 fan arts from today. From today, I did not. Take a excuse me. Take a quick sneak peek. Let's see, what do we have? Oh, excuse me. Oh, we got more Inma brushing her hair, waving. Oh, that looks cute. Sorry for the distraction. But yeah, that's some nice gigantic art. But I don't know if we could count on Disney to make the right decision. Because it's Disney. Cassandra Molina's here. Hello. So anyway, did you know that Thomas Jefferson and John Adams died? Yeah, I've heard that trivia also. Sorry I didn't read the whole thing, but, you know, when it's trivia I've actually heard, it's like, yeah, I know that one. I think every single one of my history teachers from junior high onward, they always made it a point to bring up that trivia about Jefferson and Adams. But the only thing I can think of about Thomas Jefferson nowadays, certain stuff they didn't bring up a lot when I was in school, but he was a little bit of a monster. One of the fathers of our nation, of course. Louisiana Purchase, Monticello, a lot of trivia stuff about him, but definitely not Dad of the Year material, that guy. No problem, Dragon Knight. Wanted to make the kite eating tree a little bit more menacing than usual. Sweet revenge against that darn tree. Tree's a jerk. Anyways, most people's knowledge of paleofauna is limited to a plastic prehistoric playset, but they have no idea how rich the fossil record really and truly is. Oh, well, I can understand that. Most people Most kids, when they are playing with their dinosaur toys, they just sort of want to play with their favorites, and it's usually like the T-Rex or whatever, or Stegosaurus or Triceratops. But then there'll be a few kids who'll look at that stuff and it'll be like, it'll get them interested. Then that's when they dive into the fossil records and look at the rich pageantry of dinosaurs that existed. Superior Cyber Godzilla's here. And Rain Cloud. Howdy. Baseball and or ribbon ideals still gonna happen. We'll see how much time we got. We're at about 26 minutes. So Animator wasn't just the primordial world. It's a continuous long process of several successive stages. The geological time and humanity is but the last second of it. Yeah, I've heard about that too. We've been only around for a sliver of time compared to everything else. There's a common irritating misconception that people think there was a primordial world and the world of men. Well, yeah, I mean, there's people that think the Earth is like 5,000 years old. What are you gonna do? Not even sure if they still teach, do they still teach history in schools? I can imagine they do in like junior high and high school. Oh yeah, I acknowledge Rain Cloud. The reason I prefer Primeval over Gendy Taraski's Primal is Primeval is the BB by the BBC is more accurate. The heck is Primeval? Primeval BBC. I mean, it's two different genres, it looks like. Primeval is like a child playing with the plastic play sets, like you said. It's gonna touch on the favorites and focus on mostly bloody violence. I mean, that's why I tuned into the Primal. Oh, excuse me. I wanted to see dinosaur violence. It's like, when I play a Turok game, I'm I'm not like 100% interested in like how accurate they are with dinosaur stuff. I just want to be Turok and run around with a cool like sci-fi gun and shoot dinosaurs. I understand, Trey. I'm the kid who just um, who wants to get the T-Rex and the Triceratops toys and get them to fight each other and just like smash them into each other, you know. And I guess you'd be like the kid who wants to get all the dinosaurs and organize them by like um, what time period they existed in, and write a report about them. Yeah, but Primal was just like so brutal and fun. I love the episode with the woolly mammoth. I love the one with the zombie dinosaurs. That one was like insanity. I was really hoping they do one where there was like a hunter from the future, like poaching dinosaurs. Like he has to deal with um, some kind of insane technology. That could have been a fun episode. I like that weird episode where it's just like, okay, now let's go to the future. It's like, I think it was like Victorian London. I don't know if it was like an ancestor of, you know, but just some crazy giant monster of a serial killer that escaped from an institution and just causing chaos and havoc in this stuffy society for English gentlemen. My Kuro-san, nice going on Luz and Ida video. Thank you. Primeval, there's a 7-foot tall Gorgonapsid, a future predator. You know what a Gorgonapsid is? No. I don't even know how to pronounce it. The kite-eating tree, like Bart Simpson. I'm going to see if I could pull up Bart Simpson choking sound. Wonder how kites taste. Maybe there's a reason the tree keeps gobbling them up. Don't defend the tree, Lewis. The tree's a jerk. I don't think he even likes the taste of kites. I think he just likes to make Charlie Brown's life miserable. It's a tree. He just needs soil and sunlight. Apparently, kites taste appealing enough. I mean, it's just paper and wood, right? So, in a sense, the kite-eating tree's kind of a cannibal. He's a bigger jerk than I thought he was 10 seconds ago. One time, Charlie Brown gave the tree a string to eat after he ate the kite off, and the string just spat it out at him because he didn't want to get fat. Jeez. This friggin' tree. Gorgos were a group of carnivorous saber-toothed stem mammals that lived from the middle to the late Permian period, roughly 270 million years ago. They were the dominant predators. That sounds familiar. I think that might have been a factoid in a zoo book that I had. Let me look up these monsters. Let me see. Gorgonopsid. Ugh. I remember this guy. Oh my god. They're so gross looking. Jeez. Seems like a nightmare creature. Just like a a mean-looking dog with a really scary big mouth. This thing could be like a monster in like a shooter where you're on an alien world. I'm glad we didn't have to share the same, what would you call it, epoch? Era? I'm just glad that they were all dead by the time people started running about. Next tree has no remorse or empathy. And that's why we should not be sad with it being uprooted. I can't believe I forgot to... to save it as a different file. Let me fix this really quick. Future Predator looks even scarier in Primeval. Evolved from a flightless carnivorous bat in the future and is as tall as a person. Ah, that sounds like one of the bosses in... I think it was Resident Evil... Resident Evil 5, I think, had like a bat boss. Let me see. Resident Evil 5 bat boss. Yeah, oh my god. I think it was creepy. Yeah, it was the only boss I remember from Resident Evil 5. Or her, no matter how bad the guy dating tree. Do not want to miss gender then. I think the guy dating tree is where all the guys go to take their dates. I don't want to misgender anyone. Yeah, I figured, Kush. The guy dating tree does sound cute, though. On the Peanuts wiki, it says he's a boy. Alright. Sounds like where SpongeBob would go after that Fine Night Train video. Is that the training video? Oh. Now I get it. Hee. Got a lot of comments about that one recently. It was nice to see that YouTube was recommending it more. For a period of time, at least. I think it was last month. Yeah, I think that's what a lot of the comments I was getting was he's actually asexual. Which would make sense. I just remember as a kid a lot of talk about like him and Patrick being sort of really buddy, so I just assumed he was gay. Gay, asexual. I think I remember a character like that from Bojack Horseman. That was an interesting series. William Pierre pushed Titanic. Titanic's maiden voyage to April. Bob from Bojack is one of my favorite characters in that show, other than Mr. Peanut Butter, Princess Caroline, and Sarah Lynn. I think Mr. Peanut Butter might have been my favorite, just because I'm a dog person. And he was such a good friend. I loved his running gags. I really love that show, but it was so weird that there was a character that was just, I think it was like 3 kids in a trench coat. That was so freaking weird that nobody caught on to that. Should Patty have more of this kind of look on her face? I don't know. I think if she just has a straight smiling face, it'll make it look like too psychotic. They make a joke in the first episode referencing peanuts. Bojack said Linus walked around with a blanket and no one gave him crap for it. Everyone gave him crap. Yeah. Good old Bojack. He's a fake Peanuts fan. The reason why setting sail for April was not smart is because of all the icebergs floating around. Yeah, I've heard about that. So many things went wrong with that voyage. The hubris. The hubris. Oh, glad you like it, Kush. you ever been to Hell Creek Formation in Montana? I haven't been to Montana, so I'm gonna have to say no. From what I see of the three girls, Patty can be violent, but is probably the sweetest. Violet is the most witty, and Lucy's the powerhouse, who has both of their traits. That made me think of like a character select screen, and there's like skills like you got power, speed, and I'm gonna say intellect. And it sounds like Lucy would have 3 pips for each category. Maybe I'm thinking like that because I spent a good chunk of my time while recovering playing Shredder's Revenge. So I got to really get a feel for a lot of the characters. I definitely prefer playing as a character who's fast and can get a lot of hits in over like a tank. I'm gonna say my favorite characters from Shredder's Revenge to play as would be Mona Lisa, just because she's got the most fun animations, and Karai, because I think she's the strongest character and the fastest. It's pretty incredible. She got like a lot of cool jumping moves. Should have her looking up. Let me see, how much time do I have? Alright, pretty low on time. Oops. So I think I'll just end it with that hair ribbon thing. Welcome back, Rory. You enjoy basketball? Bojack Horseman is not a true penis fan. No wonder he got canceled. He got canceled. Did he get canceled? I thought the show just came to a conclusion. Though I think in the show he did kind of get canceled. Because of that thing, what he did. close to wrapping up. I guess before I end the night, I'll just bring up something I watched last night. Was a new episode of American Dad, which it's something I hadn't experienced in a while, but it was an episode that had like a little bit of a size kind of like a size related plot device. It was Francine trying to make a garden in her house to compete with her neighbor. It was one of those kind of stories. She ends up getting like a super fertilizer. She's doing like all the stuff you'd use like in a garden to like make it grow bigger and faster. She gets Roger to rototill it. She gets worms. Like earthworms to put all over the garden, and the that super fertilizer. And it ended up making like all the flowers in her garden like super huge. But it also turned the worms basically into graboids, like from Tremors. And toward the end of the episode, it sort of becomes like a little Tremors parody. Kevin Bacon's in it. It's pretty great. And I was just disappointed that we didn't get giant Francine or Haley. And it could have happened because Klaus had some of it like spill on his tail. And then he got like a giant butt. So it's one of those missed opportunity things. I remember feeling like that from time to time. When I was a kid watching shows that had some kind of sizey content. Like, oh, they made all the wrong people or things get bigger. I wanted a giant woman. But yeah, that aside, pretty decent episode. Been enjoying the season a lot. We're at an hour, but I'll just make this art real quick. Let's see. Duplicate the symbol. Make her big. You still there, Kush? Did you want to do like the full head or just like half a head? It's making me think of Jackie and Macy, actually. Boots on the elbow right here. Let's see how that looks. Alrighty, I think with that, I'm gonna call it. Thanks everyone for dropping in. Thank you for keeping things lively. Oh my god. Oh, that's weird. I just realized that for some reason, chat isn't updating on my screen here. I missed a bunch of comments. Oh, I hate this. Ugh, this sucks. Oh my god, I missed so many comments. Oh, jeez. Isn't this stupid? Oh, this is so stupid. Let me... Because I'm looking... I turned to look at my laptop, which I have to make sure that the stream is working, which it has been. But for some reason, the frickin' the little live chat thing is working here, but on the laptop, but not on my my work computer. Oh, it's so annoying. Let me try. Yeah, it's just not working. This sucks. All right. I'm gonna call it, but I'm gonna look at my laptop and see everything that I missed. What live stream are you going to do tomorrow? I'm leaning toward working on maybe the thing with the Giganta and Bumblebee, a little Valentine's Day thing. Wasn't there already a Giant Francine episode? Oh, there was an episode where they shrink, and there was a scene where Stan's the only one that shrunk, but not Francine and Haley. So. And there was also someone that did some clever editing, made it look like there was a giant Francine. Good morning, USA. Sorry, I was making a review of Hoodwinked. Hell Creek Formation, you can find Tyrannosaurus Rex fossils and Triceratops, as well as Ankylosaurus. Formed 67 million years ago during the late Cretaceous. Good to know. Oh, Halfhead. Is it for violets? Yes. Sooner or later I'll be running out of ideas for non-original videos. Got any suggestions? Non-original videos. Are you talking about like with popular characters? Can't think of anything off the top of my head, but I could spitball some ideas over Discord. You know, it lists the different character models that you have, and you know, you can see what you got to work with. Also, could maybe one of them wink for the camera. Maybe next time. One of my fan art was just them dressed as Jackie and Macy. Oh yeah, I should put that up next time I do Peanut stuff. Alright, and then looks like the rest of the comments is everyone already saying their goodbyes. And Lewis seems to like that where Violet is. Alright, I'm gonna end it here. I'm upset that the chat thing just fizzled out toward the end. Sorry if I missed your comments. But there's always tomorrow. So thanks again, and have a good day. Peace.